Who's that? Commander Claw. Who's bad? Commander Claw. Welcome back to Breaking Brews. This is episode 2 on Minwu, White Mage. Pretty cool commander just because it is Cleric Tribal, right? I'm sure y'all know what it does by now. But after testing it a little bit, I was actually surprised how quick you can boost the power of your clerics. Yeah, so it's like an Ajani Primate, but your goal is to have a bunch of life gain triggers collectively, right? Whether a creature does it, whether an enchantment does it, whether an artifact does it, whether a planeswalker does it, or some kind of trigger that is affected by your opponents and it makes you gain life. And your little 1/1 or 0/1, it's a 3/4. It's a 4/5, maybe even a 6/5. It gets interesting real quick, and you've been gaining life, so it's not like you're just sitting there an easy duck at 40 life points. Nah. So I got some more cards for you. Let's talk about Minwu White Mage. So with all that life you've been gaining, why not win the game? It might be a very lame duck way of winning, but your opponents have an opportunity to destroy it, and I think it's very easy to destroy. But why not give yourself a chance in mono white to actually win the game? So, Test of Endurance for 2 and 2 white. It's an enchantment that says at the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 50 or more life, you win the game. So, this is going to be obvious to play it when you're close to 50, or you have more than 50 and you're just one life gain trigger away from triggering it. And at the beginning of your upkeep, you win the game. That's all. Easy as that. Second one. So, along with Minwu boosting himself up because he is a cleric also, you can make him even more menacing by giving him artifact equipment or auras enchanted with him. But there's this interesting creature right here that can boost him and just make him even more powerful. So, Guide of Souls for 1 white mana, 1/2 body, human cleric. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield under your control, you gain 1 life and get a energy counter. Whenever you attack, you may pay 3 energy counters. When you do, put 2 +1/+1 counters on a flying and a flying counter on target attacking creature. It becomes an angel in addition to its other types. So why not turn Minwu into a flying angel and giving him additional +1/+1 counters, swinging in for commander damage? So when I say there's just so many ways and easy ways to gain life, this is a perfect example. This is one of the great cards to have in your opening hand. Authority of the Consuls for 1 white mana. It's an enchantment. Creatures your opponents control enter tapped. You like that, right? Then it says whenever a creature an opponent controls enters, you gain 1 life. So remember, Minwu's ability is going to trigger whenever he's on the battlefield. So even if it's on another player's turn, you are gaining life. That's a +1/+1 counter on each cleric you control. So this card is very cool. Very cool. Let me tell you, Righteous Cause for 3 and 2 white, it's an enchantment. Whenever a creature attacks, you gain 1 life. So if your opponent is going to attack another opponent and they have 5 creatures, you will be gaining 5 life. And if Minwu's on the battlefield, you'll be getting 5 +1/+1 counters. Yeah, that's where this card really shines. But just know if you play this card, your opponents will be coming after you. But that's okay. You're in mono white. You have other effects to keep your opponents at bay. So just another easy way to gain life. And this is a mana rock. It's Pristine Talisman. For 3 mana, it's an artifact. It taps to add a colorless mana, and you gain 1 life. Easy as that. That's a +1/+1 counter if Min moves on the battlefield. There's nothing else to say. So thank you for watching this video. Let me know if you actually started building your own Minwu deck and what other cards you suggest for this commander. There's other people who are brewing this commander, and they're probably looking for ways to build them. So Minwu is pretty cool. Let me know what you guys got for us. Thank you for watching. I'm your host, Commander Claw.